Yeah, he got a strong run off the middle of 1 and 2, and it carried him all the way down the back.
Whoa, 3 wide, and Kevin Harvick squeezes off Steve Wallace. He backs off.
Trouble, guys.
And trouble in turn 4. They are spinning and wrecking. Morgan Shepherd is involved, and he gets tagged pretty hard right there by the 10 of Taylor Malsom.
And you described it perfect.
And it looks like Mike Bliss in the 40 and Morgan Shepherd in the 21. They first make contact.
Drivers describe the tire as being edgy on corner entry, and there's a little bump down here in 1 2. This happened off of 4, so
Here's
they got
again.
It's like they got through the hard part of the racetrack.
You know, it's funny though. Off of 4 has been the hard part most of the day today. There you see Malsom getting into the 21 of Shepherd, but that happened in the middle of the corner, and 21 and 40.
The key is he didn't overdrive the turn entry. Had he done that, he probably would have been backed into the wall.
I don't think he's given up. He is still on the tail of Kyle Busch. Trevor Bayne trying to get back the lead, which was rightfully his, and we've got, car in the wall. That is Reed Sorensen up in the wall in turn 1 and 2, and now he's got fire.
Big hit. Looked like he had a problem getting in there to be hit that hard on the right front.
Did it not look to you like a right front going down? Maybe too much camber here early? There's some discussion about right front.
Tony Raines involved too, Ricky. Raines was involved somehow too. We'll try to get a look at the replay for you. And here's another possible example. You were talking about right front. Raines is obviously down.
Anytime we start a race with this many laps under green, you always wonder about tire wear, particularly on the inside of the right front. I know that's an issue at this track.
It's a big hit, Ricky. We'll have to take a look. Normally when a car hits the wall that hard, something has gone wrong.
Looks like. See what we can pick up right here, coming off the corner.
A little scrape off the corner exit, so maybe.
That's Tony Raines right there up in front at the top of your screen. He's having an issue.
Right front went down. You can see it leading all the way into the corner.
So that was one of the yellow cars involved. And here is Sorensen.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You heard the pop.
Yeah. Sure did. And Ricky, as you were talking about the camber, I hope that's not the reason that the Braun cars have the speed that we're talking about, because if they're all set the same way, they better take a look at the others.
That is such a great point. Drivers love right front camber. It feels good. It's fast.
This is the look from Michael Annette, our in-race reporter, and he sees Sorensen just go straight up.
It feels good. It's fast, but there's no longevity to it.
And remember, this is a feeling that they didn't have last year. This race was run completely in the daylight hours, and a big-time collision between Brian Keselowski in the 26 and Colin Brown. Mark Green in the 49 also involved, and Brendan Gaughan, who was having a great run after starting 25th, had worked his way up through the field. The 16 car is another one who went to a backup today after a qualifying crash. Colin Brown is going to be done for the day. Ooh, Brown up in the wall.
Looks like another failed right front tire, the way the car shot.
Here comes Keselowski. Bang.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we talk about this being a short track, but that illustrates how fast a track it is.
And look at Paul Menard. He was running up in the top group too, along with the black and yellow car that's gone. They were running well and just got caught up in that.
And another component of hard tires is you can't do anything quick. You can't brake. You can't steer left or right.
Oh, wow. That's a hard impact. And then you see sliding up on the top, there comes Menard.
It gives you an idea of just how fast this place is. The guys have said it's actually much faster than Richmond because of that banking in the bigger corner.
Whoa, Steve Arpin making a great save, dirt tracking we could say, coming off of turn number 2, and he avoids the carnage. On board with Carl Edwards. Michael Annette takes you through turn 2. Miss it. Wow, that was close. And he had to just bargain on the fact that the 16 was coming down the track.
He'll roll down into the corner a little lighter, carry less speed in the corner, maybe not turn down in as quick because that creates heat in the right front. We got our caution out, guys. Right in front of the car.
Is it possibly exactly what we were talking about?
Looks like Brian Scott has a right front down. Why it's down, don't know. But again, that's another Braun car, guys, what we talked about earlier with Reed Sorensen.
And you look at the numbers don't lie. It's roughly the same spot, green flag running, that we've had twice.
Working on Annette now. Again, we mentioned Annette running in the 10th. So
sparks.
There it is. And that's Mike Wallace.
But it looks very similar, doesn't it, to what we've had?
Sure does.
Caution is out. It looks identical to what we've seen here.
Guys, and unfortunately, it's right about that same window.
Yep, as we look, they were last on pit road, lap 163. So that's your 50-lap mark right there, Ray, and that's about all we've seen out of a number of cars on that right front.
So which means this flat set of tires could take us right down to the sort of the bubble area.
Oh, man. And then we talked about Carl Edwards earlier taking care of his right front. When does he go for it? You know, and how do you know? I guess it depends on how hard you've been driving it during these runs, right?
It depends a lot. And I think that, Ray, you're sitting on the box. How low can you take the air pressure? I mean, how low do you dare go down? Because that's one thing you could do maybe to help preserve the right side tires.
Well, guys, going back to, I really don't believe we're seeing a tire issue. We're seeing a
mechanical
brake
issue, right?
What you saw there, the flames coming from that tells me that there's, again, a brake problem in the front of that car. And as it melts the bead on that tire, the air goes out. We just catch the sparks as the car's going up the track, and there's Mike Wallace right there. Again, another veteran driver. So you would assume that Mike knows how to take care of brakes and stuff. So again, here we go on pit road. They're coming for their last set of tires.